We were just talking about that.
The coach wants to see if the quarterback is going through the right progression. So that's why they put the camera.
It's the eye in the sky and then the eye on the helmet.
Eye on the forehead.
All right.
The third eye.
What is Todd Monken eyeing, I guess, to make a decision? What do you think here?
Well, I think for Todd Monken, personally, he's trying to figure out, do we want to play for the draft next year, or do we feel like we're good enough to go out and win now? And if you are good enough to go out and win now, you've had 2 years to watch tape of Shedeur Sanders or going into his second year, and you've had tape of Deshaun Watson. I think the hardest part is Deshaun's missed so much time that getting back up to speed on football is tough, right? The pace of the game, the speed of the game, the protections, the way the game is changing now, all this match coverage and all these different things. So you just got to figure out who runs your system and what is your plan at the end of the day. Do we want to tank and go for a quarterback in next year's draft? Or do we want to try to go out and win games knowing that we have our quarterback of the future on our roster now?
Yeah, you hit it right on the head. I mean, that's the deal. What is the goal for the front office of the Cleveland Browns? Are you in a win now mode, which is possibly that Deshaun Watson is probably your best option, or are you're building for the future? Who's Shedeur? You got to give him enough games and some runway to figure out exactly what this young man can do. So to me, that's the question here. And if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, you paid Deshaun Watson all this money so far. If he's close to what you thought he could be, he's got to be the one to play.
Why can't Shedeur be the quarterback to win now?
Well, I just don't.
You see
I don't
where
know
I'm
if they
going
have,
with this?
I hear you. They
Why?
could be.
Right. I mean, he's starting preseason week 2, so he's got a chance to impress in practice and then impress in that game. And
I believe he can be the guy to win now if he wins the job. I trust the talent evaluators in these 32 organizations. They want to win, right?
Of course.
And so they're going to put the best guy out there. And to me, if Shedeur shows in practice and through training camp that he's the best guy, then if they feel like they can win now, he'll be the one starting.
But it's interesting what you say about the business, Mike Robb, because the thumb on the scale could be $250 million is going to be sent to this man's bank account, and the amount of games that they've gotten out of him for various reasons are not anywhere close to what they wanted when they got him from Houston. And so they might just want one last shot to see if he can turn back the clock to the Houston days as opposed to letting him go somewhere else and do it somewhere else. That might be the one.
He's healthy, man. Has to be healthy.
That's a hill for Shedeur to try to climb when it comes to that situation.
Browns tomorrow. Deshaun Watson with the start. Jordan Love coming up. Top of the hour right here on NFL Network.
Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi!
With soup or salad, your choice of select entrees, and cheesecake for dessert.
Oi, 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 oi!
It's three oys. 3 courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
As a director, I like to be in control, but plaques from psoriasis kept getting in the way. Now with Bimzelx, I'm back to clearer skin.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation.
Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to say I'm back to clearer skin with Bimzelx.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx, also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
So, I'll see you at the game, or maybe we could go together?
Hello, Cupcake. Hop in.
Mom, why do you have to pick me up in your cupcake van?
Because she's a busy lady, Zach.
That's why Progressive protects her commercial and personal vehicles, so she's got one less thing to worry about.
Wait a minute. Zach, is this the girl you've been journaling about?
Hey, should we play that song he wrote about her?
Way ahead of you.
What are these butterflies in my tummy?
Why do they flutter when she looks my way?
I switched Moose to Blue Life Protection Formula Senior. I used to feed him Purina 1 until I found out it has chicken byproduct meal. Blue's got deboned chicken, brown rice, oatmeal, and barley, plus fish oil and glucosamine, which help protect his joint health and our walks.
Love them like family, feed them like family.
You ever hear a city hum like it's got a story to tell? That's Nashville.
Your upgrade is ready, Miss Langley.
My upgrade? See y'all later. Guys, look at this one. See how she sounds. You think you could beat me in? Beat that. Oh! Drinks on me. Never met anyone like you.
Experience the sounds of Nashville with the card that's even more rewarding. Chase Sapphire Reserve.
An invitation to the feeling of a life well designed. The invitation to Lexus Summer Sales Event.
Now that ESPN and NFL Fantasy have a line, it's fantasy bonding time. ESPN Fantasy's the reason it's bonding season.
They say time heals all wounds. And with Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy reuniting in Pittsburgh, that old adage is about to be tested. It started with a slight. In 2005, the hometown 49ers were primed to draft Rodgers first overall.
San Francisco 49ers select.
They took Alex Smith instead.
Aaron Rodgers, quarterback from Cal, continues to wait.
24 picks of pain later, an impatient young phenom landed.
Green Bay Packers select Aaron Rodgers.
But only time could tell that Green Bay was exactly where he needed to be. Less than a year later, McCarthy became head coach of the Packers.
Good, hustle off, hustle off. Give me that second group!
Rodgers toiled behind Favre for what seemed like an eternity.
Favre is being taken out of the game in what could very well be his final game.
But good things come to those who wait. His moment arrived, and he became one of the most prolific passers in the game.
A beautiful touch throw!
Oh my goodness.
Hail Mary! Answered again!
Together, they won a Super Bowl over Pittsburgh.
Dirty Nelson, he's got it! Touchdown! The Green Bay Packers are world champions of football!
Ironic, the same city they devastated at the height of their honeymoon would be the one to reunite them. Now, all good things end in time. Bad blood boiled over, the losing took its toll, and McCarthy was ousted. They split like a 4-4. Rodgers with LaFleur, McCarthy with Dak, but neither reached the big dance. Seasons changed, and teams did too. McCarthy was bounced from Dallas, and Rodgers struggled over 2 tough seasons with the Jets. Call it chronometrophobia, the fear of time itself. Each offseason, Rodgers would retreat into the dark to quiet the ticking. The darkness led him to Pittsburgh. Lost time is never found again, but Rodgers found new life in the black and gold. And when the Steelers were looking for a new coach, Aaron suggested McCarthy, an olive branch for his former partner in time. The sobering fact that Father Time is undefeated might have softened hearts. Now, with the last grains of sand trickling through the hourglass, they get one more chance to prove that, indeed, time heals all wounds.
Aaron Rodgers on the field with the ball cap on. He's going to be hanging out tonight, MJD. He's
gonna be coaching.
Not suited up, just coaching.
Yeah, I told you, he's gonna be a coach. He's gonna be a part-time coach this year too. He's gonna get double out of you. You're gonna play a little bit, you're gonna coach a little bit, but M-Rob, you know what time it is. The people want to know.
Let's check out this schedule, man. All right, let's go out. Let's start out with week 1 of the Steelers schedule. At home versus Atlanta Falcons. I think they get that dub right there. We don't even know who's the quarterback.
We don't know.
For the Atlanta Falcons. At New England. That's tough.
Yeah,
I'm going to give him an L right there. At home, Cincinnati. I'm giving them the win at home against early. It's early.
Yeah, it is. Joe Burrow
no, you know what? I'm going to give him an L.
Okay.
Joe Burrow ain't going to be hurt. Yeah,
I ain't even
say that out loud. Okay, at Cleveland Browns, I'm going to give them a win right there. Cleveland's still a young team. At home against the Indianapolis Colts.
Michael Pittman revenge game.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I'm going to get 50.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. At Tampa Bay going down in that heat, I'm going to give them an L right there. At home against the New Orleans Saints, I'm going to give them the win. They're at home, okay? At home against the Cleveland Browns, give them another win. Then they get into the bye. At the Cincinnati Bengals, they took an L early. I think they split. I think they get the win right there.
Okay.
6-3.
Wow. That is a great start.
Yes.
Here comes the gauntlet. Ladies, this is what I was talking about earlier in the show. I was saying, hey, I don't know. Philly, L. Got to be that. I mean, Philadelphia, I was just at their camp.
Them. Yeah,
I just like, ugh. Come on, Denver's defense, their offense is going to be running. Got Waddle, they're good. Revenge game. Best served cold. I'll go ahead. Houston's on fire at this point.
Revenge game?
They knocked them out of the playoffs.
I know, but you don't think Pittsburgh's going to muster up the...
This is a championship defense. C.J. Stroud, don't turn the ball over.
But by week 13, this Steelers offense.
Duval County, you know when you get down that heat, what's going to happen. I knew that was going to be there. All right, this is where it gets tricky. All right, we're going to say...
Baltimore twice.
Yeah, I like them here. I like it here. I like it here. Oh, what?
9-8.
Is Mike Tomlin still there? Is that what happened?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know.
That's what it seems like.
That's how it looks.
That's what it seems like.
This is going to be the tough stretch, Steeler fans. Week 11 to 14.
Well, another young quarterback that's going to be on the field tonight. One of your old teams, man. The Raiders, man.
Once a Raider,
Fernando Mendoza. What can he show the NFL tonight? We'll see.
Take one defender. Add a large helping of sand. Mix in some rocks. Freeze to -40 for several days. Then soak in 35 inches of water. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
Explore available offers now at LandRoverUSA.com.
They're getting paid $5 to beta test Domino's new app, and so is she. And them. Literally all of you can now get paid just for ordering pizza. Get $5 to use on next week's order when you beta test the new app from
Domino's. My new evil phone company will have the most confusing pricing and plans of all time.
Who would join that? With Verizon, you can get the new Simplicity plan for only $30 a line.
Zip it!
Introducing Simplicity, just $30 a line.
Hey, Chris, I didn't recognize you from your profile pic. Did you get a haircut? You look sharp.
Ride shares. They can be a big trigger for young homeowners turning into their parents.
So, have you been doing this long? You seem great at it. Hey, Chris, there's room behind you if you want to pass this turkey.
Okay, let's let him drive, and we ride. It's a lot.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
You too.
Great talking with you.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
I'm sure you got another ride.
I do.
All right, go get him.
Okay.
The DQ Blizzard Double Flip Deal is here. Buy one Blizzard treat and get a second for just 99 cents.
99 cents? That's bananas.
1, 2, 3, we got a DQ flavor, Savannah banana.
The Blizzard Double Flip Deal. Limited time. Get it in the DQ app.
I switched Sadie to Life Protection Formula. I used to feed her Purina 1. Then I learned it has chicken byproduct meal. Blue's got deboned chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, and barley. High-quality protein and wholesome grains for energy. Love them like family, feed them like family.
Wake up with
Good morning, football.
your daily destination for all things NFL. Now on the ESPN app.
A huge win. I couldn't help but smile at all the big plays.
Weekdays at 8 a.m. on NFL Network. NFL Red Zone, 7 hours of can't-miss action.
Oh, there's nothing like a football Sunday.
Every touchdown, from every game.
Let's go to the Octobox.
Every Sunday afternoon during the regular season. Get NFL Red Zone now.
I'm in poncho all day and every day. And hey, for my family, if you happen to be listening to this, you can get me some more poncho.
Big down.
If ponchos can survive summers in the South, it can survive anything.
You have no idea how long Marvin has waited to sing like this. But with his new teeth from Affordable Dentures and Implants, he's back under the bright lights, right where he belongs. Affordable Dentures and Implants. That's what we do. Old banks hit you with big fees. Not Chime. You bank fee-free and build your credit. And now,
You get 5% cash back on any category you choose, like restaurants,
and delivery,
or gas, or groceries.
even monthly bills and streaming services.
park it in a high-yield savings account, and voila, we're on vacation, and that gets cash back too.
Is that John Cena?
Don't bank the old way! Chime is America's #1 choice for banking.
There's Christian Watson, Green Bay Packer, #1 wide receiver. You got Pizzade in the offseason. Can his best ability be his availability on top of all of that? We're going to show you this at the top of the hour. Meanwhile, on the ESPN app at 8 Eastern, it'll be Cardinals at Raiders. That is Fernando Mendoza, your first overall pick, slated to get his first action since winning the national championship game himself.
I want to congratulate the Las Vegas Raiders for assembling the least Las Vegas quarterback room.
Kirk Cousins operating at a very high level, so I think it's going to be very beneficial. We all want to play, I think, but the best player needs to play. And just being around him, trying to get some osmosis from him. I'm excited to, get the chance to lead.
It's going to be competing with each other, not against each other.
First overall pick in the draft. There he was in his home with his family. The Raiders celebrating that choice, and why not? Highly talented, high character guy, going to get his first snaps tonight. Lindsey Theory has the latest prior to the game.
Hi, Rich. With Fernando Mendoza making his rookie debut, Clint Kubiak and his staff want to see how Mendoza's practice performance transfers to a game. That includes his preparation, his ability to not make the same mistake twice, as well as his ability to adjust and take care of the ball when a play isn't going according to plan. Kubiak says Mendoza's excelled in all those areas, but now he needs to do it against a live pass rush. And his quarterback coach, Mike Sullivan, says he'll be watching for Mendoza's poise and if anything rattles the rookie out there. And Rich, one more note, the Cardinals rookie quarterback Carson Beck will not play tonight due to a rib issue. I'm told he did not feel good throwing yesterday, and this is a precautionary decision.
Well, that's a bummer, certainly the way that we saw him playing in Canton in the Hall of Fame game. As for Fernando Mendoza, the last #1 overall drafted quarterback to not start his first game was Baker back in 2018.
Yeah, I told you. I wouldn't start him week one.
That man ain't playing, bro.
He's not playing. We went and paid Kirk Cousins. We're not going to do that.
Well, you do have Kirk Cousins there.
You do.
To bring him so Mendoza doesn't have to do this. Why are you insistent on him starting week one?
Well, again, first of all, I'm not going to insist that he starts week one. All I'm saying is the kid has showed me from NAR. There's only one practice I've done. Okay. But he showed capability and he showed command of that offense. And before we came on, MJD, you were talking about, like, man, this system loves Kirk Cousins. This system loves quarterbacks like that. And what I was trying to say to you was the system is almost on steroids when you have a quarterback that has a little athleticism about him. And that's exactly what Fernando Mendoza has. When I was out there at practice, the ball came out of his hands a little bit better than it did Kirk Cousins. There was a lot of pocket movement. He handled things at the line of scrimmage. He threw the ball away. He didn't make a bad play worse. All the things that young quarterbacks don't always do, you saw him operate now. Lindsey did a great job talking about what the coaches want to see. They want to see if what he's doing in practice translates over to the games. I believe if it does that, it's going to be very hard to keep this guy off the football field week one.
Yeah. Listen.
It just is, man.
It is. I get it. #1 overall pick's a little bit different, but none of those guys have won the big one. Right. And to me, that's the thing. If you're the Raiders, you're saying, hey, I want to make sure that I give this kid